Today, for the second session, we're going to be doing 5-axis and 3+2. The part I chose is an impeller, which is kind of a fun part, I think, and it kind of illustrates a lot of the key components you need when programming and FreeForm features, which are features using models, not using chains like we've been doing for the rest of the classes yesterday and today. To kind of introduce you to it, I just want to explain a couple things about Edge. I haven't gotten to stand in front of you and do an Edge training yet while I've been here. So something I want to talk about is how does Edge work in relation for files, all right? I'm sure Anthony's covered it quite a bit, but I just want to explain how I've set up our training files for today. Inside the Gossinger folder on your guys' desktop, there should be a folder called 3+2 and 5-axis program. All right. In there, there's fixture folder, which is going to hold a fixture that I've selected for the file. There's holders, which are tool holders that I've selected for this file. Models, which are going to be your stock and your part model we're going to use in this file. Then there's a impeller tools GDML, which we'll use. But what's important here is the 5X impeller final complete, 5X impeller feature step, and 5X impeller initial rough. That's a lot to say. Initial rough complete. All right. ESPRIT Edge uses what's called pack and saves because there's so many files interweaved and used by Edge that we need to make sure that we pack those up into a container that Edge can open and look at and use all those files without having reference issues. So for the ease of the training, I've created a couple steps. So I'm going to show you from beginning to end, but I'm also going to give you points where if, hey, you didn't get that done, no worries, open this file, and we'll continue on from there. That way you can still learn sections of it without missing the rest of it, because it's a process, right? And if you miss the beginning, you won't be able to get to the end. So I've built kind of steps to get you there in case you don't get all the way through it. There are a couple points where I'm going to recommend you do that because selecting all the faces for the FreeForm feature can take a while. You want to make sure that you're doing it correctly. And maybe you don't want to learn about the 5-axis and you want to do 3+2. The 3+2 actually is at the end. So having the 5-axis done in a file makes that easier for you. So what I'm trying to get to you is that there are pack and saves already saved. You need to open pack and saves. And to open a pack and save, you just open Edge and you go to Open. And you select the fully zipped pack and save. It comes zipped. You don't have to extract it. And I'm going to show you an example here. So in the 3+2 right here, I have this final complete. It's zipped. I don't have to do anything. I just have to open it. And it's going to open the whole file. Right? I don't need to do anything. I'm going to show you how to save these as well, because it's an important step for understanding how Edge functions. Okay? You're going to go through, it's going to say, hey, do you want to extract these files to your local directory or do you want to keep them in the zip? I said, yes, I want to extract them. Then you can tell it, do you want to replace the existing ones and where they're going to save those into your default locations. Again, you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you. And on these training computers, whatever you do is not going to matter. It's not going to change anything. All right, so it's going to open. I'm just going to show you the completed file so you know what we're aiming to do. And it's not even fully completed because there's some things I just didn't think was important to get to or to repeat. It's going to take a while to build sometimes, right? It's got to calculate all this stock and rebuild it every time it opens. So just to walk you through it, right? We've got an initial rough, and you guys are going to hear my jet airplane start up. All right, and then we've got another rough of just the splitter, and this is full 5-axis as well. Then a finish, or a last rough actually. And then this is what we're going to do for 3+2, which is finishing on these blades over and under, right? And then finishing the hub, right? And the goal is remember we talked about the cube before, right? So this cube right here tells me that stock's ready. So if I click that one and I give it a second, it's going to show me the stock. This one, see how it's building me the stock now, and it's going through and building it. If I choose this one, it's never going to show me stock because the cube is not ready yet. Okay? So again, I don't expect you guys to be doing anything yet. I'm just kind of introducing you to it and what my expectations are for the training. But now basically all of the cubes are almost done. Everything's almost done. So we'll be able to see the end product here for a second. And then we're going to start from scratch. And hopefully I don't have two models stuck inside each other like yesterday. Alright. So there you go. That is this stock. If I were to turn off the model, you can see the stock. Okay? So just to kind of show you how to open a pack and save, if you wanted to send me a file from your computer for support, right, for Edge, you would need to send me a pack and save, because otherwise I can't open your file. Right? So important thing to know how to do is save a pack and save. To do that,